welcome. This is Hood Epics. I am Draco here, and I'm here with Colorful.
What's that?
And today we are on the Instagram page of King and Queen Lion. I relatively recently found this guy, especially when he was like on this rant about like Asura versus Kratos, and and it's like, yeah, everybody knows that from that death battle was complete BS. But we're not here about that. We might react to that video because Colorful here probably hasn't seen it.
I've
But
not.
but right now I'm going to a specific uh like Instagram reel where he's talking about just Batman. By the way, this is some fucking badass art right here. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, so we cutting hands off now? Where the fuck was this energy for Joker? Oh, but now you want to beat somebody half to death? See, this is the shit I be talking about. Don't get me wrong, I do love Absolute Batman. I think he's great. But as I've said before, if he's not going to take a life, then you're no different from Bitch Wayne. You just got a regular job. You cutting hands off, and he's cutting hands off. You gonna beat somebody half to death, he gonna do the same thing. Like, you're not different. If that's not bad enough, the writing on DC is some atrocious shit. How do you forget your own stuff? No. Here go the Bat Centrals. Batman is so strong that he can literally pull an airplane door off, even though he's got magnetic glove, and it's the gauntlets doing all the work, right? I mean, even in this panel, he needs a whole air mask just to be up there, right? Nah, but this time, we can't do it now. No, we need suction cups and some TNT. Oh no, I'm sorry, plastique. And I don't even know what this little squiggly thing is. What is that supposed to be?
So looking back at it, I think that was supposed to be like a
It's
grappling
definitely
hook,
supposed to be a grappling hook. It's
but
supposed to be a
it's
line to hold him onto the plane as he gets on the side of
that
it.
thing looks so
That's
dinky though.
that's why it's like, what the fuck is this squiggly shit? That motherfucker ain't in the damn plane. It's sticking out. That bitch. They could have put a dot down and had that motherfucker be the grapple. Just put a dot down in the line, and it's like, okay, the grapple's in the plane. That motherfucker ain't grabbing shit. I don't know what the fuck that's grabbing.
Drawing this, they didn't know what was happening. Yo, let's put some little squig.
It looks like that thing from Stranger Things, like the Mind Flayer, doesn't it?
God damn, that shit look fucking. It looks useless. That's what the fuck it looks like. How the fuck? How the fuck is that supposed to keep him on? What, at this point, just let him have the suction cups. Who the fuck told someone to draw that shit? This is my real question.
Yeah.
Squigglies up there.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
like little laser beam. Then for a guy who's supposed to be quote unquote faster than light, how come you can't block multiple bullets, multiple incoming bullets? Like look, he blocks one, but the other three get past him and take out the crew. Well, at least take out one of them and all the equipment. Wanna know what's crazy? If that had been Matt Murdock, not one of them bitches would have got through.
By the way, motherfucker is blind. Yes,
Yeah,
he
no,
has
no
like
shit.
enhanced senses, but it's like if Batman, who trained under Tibetan monks, and that's his excuse, can't do some shit, yet Matt Murdock's essentially got it out the mud, is blind, and only has a billy club.
Matt Murdock is empowered by the Lord himself. So gotta add religion into that. You know that man's empowered by God.
Yeah.
He said, "I don't need the Lord's divine blessings. I have my own. I have these hands." That's why everybody knows Hell's Kitchen don't fuck with Daredevil, except Kingpin and Tombstone.
Which is so weird because like Kingpin very much is just a Daredevil villain. Yeah, he's in Spider-Man. He feels more like a Daredevil villain though.
But he's no fuck that. Them's is New York villains. We not gonna say Spider Man. Them is New York villains.
I know
If you was a hero in New York, no fuck. If you was a hero in New York, your villain is Kingpin. Your villain is Tombstone. My bad. Let me take that back. Your villain is a nigga with a suit. Niggas with suits are the scariest things in New York. You know how terrifying it is if you are a superhero, you finna get bodied. Everybody who has touched New York got bodied or disrespected by a nigga in a suit that is a supervillain. And the biggest one of them all, Kingpin. Because that man sat in his chair not giving a fuck about what the Avengers do and said, all right, what y'all gonna do? Oh, nothing? Okay. I'll go handle the Punisher myself. I was like, wait, what? And he did. That's some scary shit. Avengers jumped the Punisher. Guess what? They got their ass beat. Kingpin said, "I'm gonna run my ones with him." Punisher had to make a plan. He had to run it back with him one time. I was like, okay, yeah, New York villains. Kingpin, nigga with a suit.
Yeah, there's no way to actually like Kingpin. Yeah, he's like has enhanced strength because his body is weird, but it's not his physical prowess that's just him making a threat. It's also his intelligence on how to run the criminal underworld. It's like once you kind of see what he does in the comics, like I'm gonna say this right now, he has a copyright of the name of Spider-Man. Like any sales that like merchandise that Spider-Man does, Peter Parker himself can't get that. That's all Kingpin's money now. It's like you rat bastard, you big titty motherfucker.
But y'all still think somehow Bitch Wayne is faster than Matt Murdock? I'm gonna say it again. You only blocked one of them. 3 got past you. You got 2 of them things. Ain't nothing getting past Matt. And then for all of y'all who love Batman so much, I don't understand you. You do understand he works with the police, right? Like, y'all understand most of the stuff he gets away with is because they allow him to do it. Everybody look alive. Batman is finna crash an entire airplane in our city. We're not gonna get mad about that though, and he's not gonna get tried or put in jail. And we're not gonna make him pay for it. But we're gonna let him crash an entire jet in the city. What the fuck are we doing? DC got some balls. You got bro out here dressed like Captain America, or at least off-brand Captain America, calling yourself Captain Star. But you out here publicly putting rope to women's necks. Like, DC, I don't understand you. You do some of the craziest stuff to children and women in comic books and in media. I'm not saying you don't do it to the men, but you do it way more to the women. You're so open about it. You got the city cheering. Hey, string her up. But if you just look at some of the stuff that you've allowed to happen to kids and women within your comic, y'all might want to get put on trial or something, because y'all kind of weird, bro. And you got Batman over here monologuing. I've been a good boy. I've been a really, really good boy. Captain Star, you're a really good fighter, my boy. You really are. And on your best day, you probably would beat me. But not today, because today I'm really mad. I'm really upset. I'm an angry boy because I'm filled with such rage. You will not beat me today because I'm mad. I'm upset. My feelings are hurt. I'm about to beat your ass in front of the police and all these people in Gotham. You know what they're going to do about it? Not a goddamn day. They not going to stop me. They ain't going to say shit. They're going to let me whoop your ass. And then they're going to let me walk home even though I landed an entire jet in the middle of Gotham. Yes, but now I realize the city needs more than just violence. Yeah, it took me hundreds upon hundreds of comic books to realize that my city needs more than just violence and anger and destruction. Because we gotta do better. Ain't that right, Jim Gordon? We gotta be better people. We gotta be better men. Because all you can do at the end of the day...
Panel. He shows this fucking panel. What the fuck? They're like, we gotta do better. All I see is gun and shot. I was like, oh, it's perfection, ain't it? Some fucking irony.
Oh God!
Hey, let's try to be a good man. Sometimes goes out at night, breaks in people's houses, and just whips innocent people's ass. Who ain't did shit, who ain't got nothing to do with this shit. But because they may have some information, I'm going to break in their house, I'm going to beat their ass, and I'm going to force them to tell what they know. And if they don't know anything, they're not going to call the police, because I'll come back and beat their ass again for snitching.
Okay, when he says it like that, I don't actually know if Batman beat someone's ass for not knowing information and then calling the cops. To be fair, though, he has done some shit. So maybe he did beat somebody's ass for calling the cops. They were probably crooked. I'll just put that out there just to defend them. I don't know, bro. We just gonna leave it at that because I'm like, I don't. At this point, that is probably the one part of me that just tried to defend Batman. I, Hey, if he broke into your crib and beat your ass, I don't know what to tell you. You did something wrong. I think you jaywalked. I think you jaywalked across the street.
And even if you did, like he said, like what King Lion said, even if you didn't do anything wrong, you ain't gonna tell the cops because he's gonna come back. It's like I heard you a fucking snitch. And just do a fucking Arkham combo on your ass.
It's over. Oh. Batman can do whatever he wants to you. That's the real Gotham villain right there. Go ahead, play.
But it ain't like the police gonna do shit anyway because I'm Batman. I wish the fuck the police would come to my house for a warrant because, bitch, I'm Batman. As a Caucasian who works with the police, I have the right to walk in your house, whip your ass, beat you within an inch of your life, fuck up all your new furniture. Hell, I can steal your shoes. And what will the government do? Not a fucking thing. You know why? Because I'm Batman, bitch. I'm the only Caucasian in history who can break the law 50 goddamn thousand times a day and ain't nobody gonna do shit. You know why, bitch? Because I'm Batman. I'm fucking I wish the fuck you would say something, government. I know all your shit. I'll snitch on you.
Give me a minute. God damn it. I love it. I love it. Cause I'm Batman. Bitch, I wish the fuck you would. Cause I'm Batman. Every instance, everything he is saying, 100% fact. It ain't not even opinionated, 100% fact. I can't. If you could disprove this, go ahead. But guess what? You can't. Because he's Batman. God damn. Right on the money with everything he's saying.
Okay.
And when I saw these shits, I was like, God damn, you keep changing the size of those 12 gauge. Like, this is what I be talking about when I say artist choice. You see the size of that bitch now? Now, not only is it big, but when Batman picks it up, now they long as shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Those look like KSGs. So why are you using a KSG to shoot the wings of a plane? Well, not the wings, the explosives you put on. If that's not bad enough, how are you getting 2 shots off per gun? KSG is a single shot 12 gauge. You don't get the luxury of 2 per pump unless you have a DP12. I'm not saying I have one. I'm not saying that I have that or a KSG.
Killing Floor.
I personally would never own something.
It's been a while since I played Killing Floor. Or I guess I've seen you played it. Did you gave me the controls? It was fun.
Yeah, because I think this is that same gun that I'm seeing that Batman's using is in Killing Floor, and it does have that 1 pump.
Like this. No. As a Texas American citizen, I would never in my life need something like this. I have no reason to even keep something like this for. Not for home defense or anything. I only know how it works because of YouTube and Google, not because I own one, which I don't. Here's my other problem. From the amount of bullets that are coming out.
Which, by the way, why is Batman using a gun?
Oh, now you question it, because then the moment I saw him with these 2 fucking things, I'm like, there's no way he's finna use these.
It's like
Batman don't use guns.
Yeah, he just like the whole reason, like when Batman Beyond, when Bruce Wayne just gave up being Batman was the fact that he used a gun on a criminal. And it's like, yeah, I'm getting too old for this shit. Never again. Now in the comics, Batman is pulling out the Texas greatest on his fucking hips. Okay. Like you would think it's like if you're gonna use a gun, might as well use like rubber bullets. They ain't gonna kill, but they're gonna hurt like shit. Like Batman doesn't fucking care.
You know you don't give a fuck. Them bitches ain't gonna be rubber.
He's like he's gonna make sure he doesn't kill you with it, but it's like you see Batman with those fucking 12 gauges. He's gonna somehow expertly shoot you, but you don't die.
You don't die. You gonna be bleeding out just a tad bit, but you ain't gonna die. Your ribs gonna be broken, but you ain't gonna die.
It get to the point where even fucking Jason Todd, the Red Hood, was like, Batman, the fuck?
Yeah, hey. Let me do my thing. You do your thing. You killing people. I gotta stop you from killing people. I'm killing them. You torturing them. There's a difference. I'm letting them meet the Lord. You making them see the devil. Hey,
those don't look like 12 gauge shells. Those look like 223s or 556 because of how long they are. They're not fat and short. So if it is a KSG or a KSG 25, then I kept thinking to myself, it's not a VR 80 or an F12 because they don't have clips, which means the feeding has to come from the back. And it shows it has 2 feeding tubes underneath it. You can double load. So how are you shooting a pump action like a semi-auto or a full auto? You have to feed it the ammunition. I'm just trying to figure that out. All in all, this was actually a really good read. You guys should go check it out. The Batman comics they've been producing have been phenomenal. Has some issues, absolutely. Ultimately, they are really good reads, and I think you guys should check them out. The art is fantastic. The growth that Batman is getting is also good. I do have that gripe between him and Absolute Batman, but besides that, like I said, it is a very good read. Real quick, I got a couple of people on my Instagram that don't like what I said about Bitch Wayne. Saying shit like, bro has a personal grudge against Batman. Okay. Like, we get it. You don't fuck with him. All this animosity about Batman just to tell us it was a good read. Or my favorite, what did Batman do to you as a child? He didn't do shit, bitch. I grew the fuck up. That's the difference between me and a lot of y'all. I grew the fuck up. I learned how to read instead of just watching cartoons all fucking day. When you first meet Bitch Wayne, you do not get to know who this character is through comic book. No, the first time you saw this motherfucker or even knew who he was because of Batman the Animated Series. Here's the problem. Because it was a cartoon and it was TV, a lot of y'all as kids were never supposed to watch this shit because it was not made for kids. It was made for young adults. The parents were so fucking irresponsible that they let every fucking last one of us watch this shit.
See, my first, I distinctly remember this. My first introduction to Batman was the Batman. And from the early 2000s, when it had that Joker with that wild green hair and shit. Yeah. And when I first saw the Joker, I didn't know what a clown was. I thought he was a woman because of the makeup and the long hair. I legitimately thought he was a woman.
You thought he was your take on that was a woman?
He had makeup and a long hair, and he was skinny.
Hold up. How old are you at this point?
I think I was 4.
I want you to. So, how many women have you seen, or do you remember seeing around that time, and then seeing that as a woman? Was it because it was heavy makeup?
It was the heavy makeup, the long hair, and a slightly high pitched voice. I even distinctly remember. Let me say, I distinctly remember having a nightmare of my sister being the Joker, and it's that's how much it affected me.
I'm like, did your sister wear? No, at that time she was younger. But did any female you've been around wear heavy makeup?
Not that heavy. Not that heavy, but for some reason,
what made you think of female?
I don't. No, it's the same mentality when I saw Sasuke in his cursed form for the first time. But at least he has an excuse. Motherfucker was wearing lipstick for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't. To be honest, I don't know why it gave him lipstick. But hey, tattoo marks, black stuff.
He grew out his hair long. Had eyeliner and lipstick, and I was confused as a kid. It's what's the tactical reason of changing you into a woman in this very moment? Are you trying to seduce Naruto? Even though I didn't know what the word seduce meant at that age, I was just confused. Why are you a girl now?
It was what? He didn't grow breast or fucking. You didn't see his penis shrink, so I'm like,
I would be just distraught if they showed that on Cartoon Network back then.
just seeing him grow boobs out of nowhere.
Here's the thing. All the way back then, Naruto did a sexy jutsu, so I'm over here. It's did he do the same thing?
You're like, did he do the same motherfucking thing? I was like, at that time, it was like, bro, hands about to be thrown. I'm like, damn, hands finna be thrown. And I see Sasuke transform. I'm like, okay, all right, that's okay. I don't care. I saw fucking 8 transformations before that. Like, I'm seeing Bone Guy, I'm seeing fucking Kiba turn into a dog. I'm seeing all types of shit. So
And here's the thing
him
about
transforming
Kiba.
into a female.
Here's the thing about Kiba. I thought, I was like, oh, he must be like the same strength as Naruto because he also has this weird canine creature, but it has 2 heads. So there's like a tail beast. No, apparently not. Because what the fuck was all of that about?
Did you not? Do you? It tells you that before you even get to know the clan fully. So I'm
Motherfucker,
like,
I was a
There's
kid.
canines. It was like fuck.
Yeah, but Naruto
Hey,
had the 9-tailed fox, so I thought there was like a connection there.
Okay, so you would have heard. Okay, here's bad dog. Here's evil dog. Then there's that. Because you clearly see him with his dog freely playing and hanging out.
Yeah, but also, like, he was fighting another curse mark character.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. You said fucking tailed beast. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
And also, like, I think as a kid, I'm not paying attention. I'm just looking at the fight scenes all that much.
You can't question shit, goddammit. Don't question the motherfucking thing.
Look, I know now, but as a kid, as a dumb kid, I'm just looking at the like, oh, there's some cool fight scenes, and barely paying attention to the story.
God damn it. My bad. We went off topic. Go ahead, play the video. We're getting back.
We weren't supposed to. We grew up watching men beat women, motherfuckers overdosing over drug use, children being abused. We watched a grown man over the fucking years have a weird ass relationship with children. And then they just kept making this shit. You just and fucking and one universe.
You okay?
Oh shit! I took a sip and then I realized the fucking comic panel, not the comic, the movie panel he used for it, and I was like,
the killing joke.
Okay. Yeah.
He fucking got Barbara pregnant. Barbara is the same chick that was the daughter of his homeboy. You knew her when she was a young girl.
Not the
Why do you
homeboy.
think Barbara grew up hating his ass? Why do you think she became a police officer? I'm gonna say it again. We are talking about a grown ass man.
By the way, I feel so bad for Jim Gordon having to deal with Batman shit. He's trying to be like a good police commissioner. And while yes, Batman is like helpful, but at the same time he just be doing some shit. Like I'm pretty sure Jim Gordon is just like, yo, I will be fine if you killed the Joker. I'm not even gonna fucking arrest you. Just do something.
It wasn't gonna happen. Be like, I don't want to go that route. Be like, bats. You put 10 grown men in the hospital. Nerf football kicked the child in one comic. That's not my comic. Either fucking way. You even put 30 fucking grown men in comas. They're not in comas. They're all right. Bats. One guy is in therapy right now because all he can think of every time the lights go out is you. You're like, and don't blush, Bats. What the fuck's wrong with you? Stop blushing. That's not the way he's thinking of you. He's thinking of the hands you threw on him every fucking night. Every night he's thinking of all the hands that have been thrown on him. Wait, is that Jimmy? The one who works for Skull? No! It's Carl that works for Pink. Oh my god! There's another one? That's the conversation Jim has with Bats every fucking day. That is the conversation they have.
Oh my god.
Who is not only a crooked fucking cop, but works with the fucking police, puts children in fucking danger. He's a fucking hypocrite. A lot of the times his homeboys are in trouble. It's because of his fucking fault. And did I mention that he's got a weird ass relationship with kids? This motherfucker tried to be a hypocrite to Wally West, talking about, in this day and age, it is irresponsible and not acceptable to bring kids that age into the family business no matter how bright they are. Wally said, bitch, have you lost your fucking mind? You gonna give me a lecture after you done went through like what, 4 Robins? Everybody was in that bitch like, hey, he got you. I don't know what to say, bro. That's DC Comics. DC got a weird ass thing with kids. Like, don't even get me started on this nasty ass fuck. But that's what they do. They keep doing this grown ass middle-aged man fucking around with people that are old enough to be your fucking daughter, having these girls fantasize about you until you eventually get them fucking pregnant. Again, when you saw her, she was in fucking diapers. When y'all make these weird ass comments defending that fucking weirdo, my only question is, why the fuck do you like him? I need y'all to understand something. Specifically, if you are a person of color, the people who he constantly fucks up, terrorizes, the people who lose their homes the most are not the rich. It's never the rich. It's always the fucking poor. Who every fucking one of y'all not only be losing your fucking house, but when his rogues get a hold of your ass and your family and they tear you the fuck up and they take people you love away, he ain't gonna do shit about it because he don't do shit for you. He goes into your neighborhood, beats your ass, steals your shit, fucks up your homes, your cars, all that shit. But this shit never happens to the fucking rich. Well, at least not as much, but you know why? Because he fucking works with them. He will use their money to build shit, saying it's for Gotham. But in reality, he's building bat bunkers. When he builds a new development, there's a...
By the way, why is it called, like, he puts the word bat in front of a lot of shit. Like, batarangs, bat bunkers, the Batmobile, motherfucker. I'm just like, if he said, like, yeah, I got a bat fleshlight, I wouldn't be surprised, you nasty bitch.
Remember the last video? Remember the last video? What he said? Cause I'm Batman. I'm Batman, bitch. I'm Batman, bitch. Fuck you gonna do about it? I'm Batman, bitch. What? You lucky he ain't have naming rights to the fucking tower. Cause he would have fucked whatever the Justice League calls it. It would have been the Bat League. Would have been over with.
Everybody is mandatory to wear a bat outfit.
Everybody's mandatory either to wear the Bat outfit or the Bat fucking name badge.
It's being mad because yes, that's his shit. That's a new hidey hole. Just simply put, DC is just so fucking weird. I mean, you got a fucking character whose superpower is snorting that shit. Like, I'm not fucking exaggerating. That is nothing compared to the fucking villains and heroes that they have in that. They got shit you wouldn't believe. Ultimately, they're fucking hypocrites. Nobody read Absolute Power Origin. The same shit that happened to Batman happened to Amanda. Here's the fucking difference. Amanda's husband went out to get justice for the shit that happened to her daughter. One was glorified for what they did, but the other not only lost his life, but he was seen as a criminal. Yet, as Jim Gordon stated, the reason Batman had the right to do what he did, a citizen has the right to intervene in, again, commissions of a fucking felony. Long as that person is committing a felony, then yeah, Batman can do his job. But when Amanda Waller's husband did it, it was a problem. The police not only made it so that her husband would look like a criminal for, again, doing what they didn't do and getting the guy that did all that nasty shit to their daughter. Because they did what they did, they couldn't get the life insurance money to help them out. This is what set her on her path to being the evil bitch that she is today. So in reality, DC not only raised you to like him, but they raised you to be okay with a crooked cop. That's a fuck up. And you're okay with that. Some of y'all need fucking therapy. There's no fucking way you look at him and you think that's a hero when he tells you himself he's not a good guy. Even Robin has told you he's a fuck up. That's
all the Robins.
All the Robins are better than him because they don't want to be like him. They do shit the right way. All this shit he did to them, they don't do that shit to other people. Again, that's why they're better. He's a piece of shit. Bottom line is, most of y'all are Robins, and y'all want to be Robins. I'll be damned. I left. I got the fuck out. This post, and the question that I asked was like, what's the difference between Batman and Spider-Man? And I'm going to bring it to you guys, and I want you to tell me what you think. So what's the difference between Spider-Man and Batman? Well, first, Batman saves his villains.
Should we just answer that ourselves before he fully goes in, see if it compares?
Yes.
All right. I ain't gonna lie, that one I didn't think of that one, but yeah, Batman does save his villains. I mean, Spider-Man didn't really need it. He rehabilitates his villains, but he never really needed to save them because his villains don't really get themselves in bad scenarios like that.
Yeah. Also,
Eddie Brock
Spider-Man
and Goblin.
is broke as shit, and
He's broke as shit.
like, all of this stuff that he does is like he essentially is making himself with no budget, no resources. But at the
And
same
he's going
time,
through a lot more
he's not.
shit.
He's like in the comics. He's not as brutal. Yeah, in the Exterminator games, he is like Batman extra.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna stand by this. That's completely us as the player in full control. I'm just gonna defend it like that. That's all I can say because I'm like, damn, we have the controller, we have the idea to stop. Because thing is, guess what? We're the one throwing most of the people off of the buildings, and I know you know what I'm talking about because you've definitely done it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yep. See. Yeah. See. We're not trying to web them up fully. I'm like, if you want to go the route, which is a difficult route, I'll say that for fucking sure. I guess definitely when you're fighting the big guys, just trying to web people up and not hurt them, go ahead and try. But guess what? That's completely up on you. But another thing, Peter goes through a lot more fucking, like, Spider-Man goes through a lot more shit emotionally and physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could safely say physically. I'm trying to think. Did Bats really? But yeah, no, physically, Spider-Man has dealt with a lot more shit, and emotionally, he's definitely dealing with a lot more shit.
But also,
He
like
doesn't have an iron will.
Like that no kill rule that both of them have. Batman is like ironclad. He doesn't want to break that no matter what. While Peter is more or less, I'd rather not kill you, but don't give me a reason to.
Don't force my hand because thing is, I can do it. I could definitely do it. I will do it. If need be, I shall. Because guess what? Even Captain Marvel, my bad. I paused on the Marvel, not the OG Marvel. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Carol Danvers.
Captain Marvel, yeah, Carol Danvers. She got the work before everybody got the work from my boy Spider-Man. So yeah, we all know what Peter can do. But also tech wise, Batman's got it. Surprisingly, unfortunately, I was gonna say Spider-Man, but it's because of the budget.
Yeah.
My boy's broke as shit, smart as fuck, like extremely fucking intelligent. But in comparison to Batman, for some reason, Batman is the savant in terms of tech and gear, no matter what.
Anyways.
So
on the other hand, he saves everybody. Spider-Man has no money. He has nothing. He's broke. He doesn't have any gadgets. Anything he needs, he has to scrounge and make on his own. And yet Spider-Man somehow keeps his city safe time after time.
Now, granted, I will say this: Spider-Man is in New York, and everybody is in New York. So, like, if like shit hits the fan, he can kind of go like, "Hey, I'm gonna need some help over here," and people will like other superheroes.
No, hold up. You know what? That's another fucking key difference. Spider-Man asks for help, don't get it. Batman might need help. Superman pops up, you need help. Batman's like, no, go the fuck away. That is a key fucking difference right there. Batman don't ask for help. If Spidey tried to ask for help, who the fuck came to help him? Nobody.
No, there are certain times that people would help him, like Daredevil and the Punisher would help him.
Bro, those are the New York ones, and he don't even want to go back to Punisher after what the Punisher almost did to the person that he needed help dealing with. He don't want. It's like, damn, I probably shouldn't have asked Frank for help because Frank was about to murder motherfuckers. But when this man Spidey asks for help from like the Avengers or shit like that, he don't get it. Granted.
Don't even get me started on the X-Men. Nah, they will actually go out of their way just to fuck with him.
Bruh, it's the fact that comic panel where him and Wolverine switched bodies, I was like...
Like, what did Peter... Like, and Jean Grey is just like, oh yeah, I put Wolverine's mind into Spider-Man's body because I knew...
Peter do!
Like, why did you involve... You could have put him in Scott's body. He hates Scott more. But
no, guess what? He does hate Scott more. But guess what? She didn't want to bag and she didn't want to bag and tag Scott while he was in Wolverine's body. neither Wolverine while he was in Scott's body because she probably thought that would have been fucking weird. But I just don't like the fact that she put Peter in this. I really don't.
And I really like that he called him out. Like, see, people don't hate you X-Men, because you're mutants.
You're mutants.
He hates you. He just started swearing like a motherfucker. It was all censored. It's like, what is he saying to them? Damn.
If there was a fucking mutant campaign on getting mutants out of New York, you know who's first in line to fucking say, get these fucking dirty fucking mutants out of my goddamn city?
Captain America.
Fuck no. It's definitely gonna be Spider-Man.
But Captain America's right next to him.
Oh.
Batman has all the money in the world and his people live in straight shit. Doo-doo water. That's not even a joke. Like, the water is nasty. It's infested. The whole city it's dirty. It's disgusting. Even Superman has said it is disgusting. Like Clark was furious just being down there. When it comes to Spider-Man, Spider-Man actually helps and rehabilitates his villains. For instance, Spider-Man's version of the Joker has been cured. He's no longer the Goblin at all. The spirit of the Goblin is destroyed. Osborn is free because of what Peter did for him. Yet when it comes to Batman, he don't do nothing when it comes to Joker. He don't cure him. He don't try to stop. He don't do any of that. Joker gets to take families and children away all the time whenever he feels like it. You know what Batman's gonna do about it? Nothing. Do you know why? Out of Batman's own mouth, he said, and I quote, his fear is that if he did something, if he actually took the Joker out, Gotham would just spit out somebody worse. Baby boy, let me tell you right now. Bitch, you dealt with the darkest night. What the fuck could be worse? You literally dealt with the worst case fucking scenario and y'all fucking won. So what the fuck could be worse? I don't want nobody just saying he's making up shit. Batman never said that. Oh, there you go. He don't do this shit for a fuck.
Right here.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I believed every second of what he said because it's like, yeah, that sounds like something Batman had said. And then now he's pulling out the evidence just to make sure. It's like, damn. Yeah, no, yeah.
Anyways.
In code, he do this shit because he's afraid Gotham's gonna send something worse. Fuck kind of reason. Hell, he don't even give a fuck about law and order. Ultimately, the biggest difference between Spider-Man and Batman is this. Spider-Man lost his uncle. He lost the love of his life. He's lost so many people, it's not even funny. And no matter how the world beats him down and treats him any kind of way you can think of, Spider-Man always does the right thing. And he always tries to save everyone. Even though he knows you can't save everybody. Spider-Man risks his life 24/7 to do so. The Batman will let his own rogue shoot you right in front of him and he will do nothing about it. You have the right as a villain in Gotham City to take as much life as you want, women, children, it does not matter. You can take the life of his own family members. And what will he do? Nothing. He will do nothing. Try that shit with Peter Parker if you fucking want to. There's a reason Kingpin does not fuck with Aunt May or anybody in his fucking family. There's a reason why nobody in New York who knows what the fuck he looks like and knows who he is does not fuck with his family. Peter Parker has a whole goddamn jail, a prison full of people who know exactly what he looked like. They know his first name and last name. They know who his family is. You couldn't pay them to fuck with him. These motherfuckers wouldn't dare do it. Unlike Batman, they know what he'll do. Grab the man by his titty meat. Do you know how strong you gotta be to grab a grown-ass man by his titty meat? Specifically when that grown-ass man only has 2% body fat?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I part of me was wanted to hear if he would actually call out how he grabbed this man, and he did justice by saying "titty me." It was beautiful. Oh shit! Keep it going.
Your fist is not fat. That's all muscle. Do you know how strong you gotta be to grab a man whose body is 2% fat by their titty meat? This was the first fucking time criminals in comic book history got on their fucking knees and prayed to God that Aunt May survive. I'm gonna say it again. This was the first fucking time in comic book history. It's never happened again where criminals and the bad guy got on their fucking knees, prayed to the Lord himself Alfred. You know what we got for that? Do you know what vengeance was served when Bane took everybody's uncle away from them? He got a fucking island and he out here living his best fucking life. Free. No, he didn't go to jail. No, he didn't get to go to prison. No, he's on an island somewhere living his best life. I'm gonna tell you right now, when I saw this shit right here, bitch, I turned into goddamn Frank Castle. I was like, how fucking dare you breathe the same oxygen I'm breathing, bitch? Just knowing this bitch got to go to sleep whenever they wanted to. They got to wake up when they fucking wanted to. The fact that they even had a rock to fucking lay on. Bitch, I was furious. I was fucking furious. Fuck Batman. Fuck him. Fuck him. Put Peter in fucking Gotham. Put him in Gotham. Put him in fucking Gotham. I'm sorry, guys. That was supposed to be a good post. I was not supposed to crash out. But goddamn, like when you really start thinking about the shit he's allowed to let this post.
It's the fact that you think about the shit that this man's been allowed. I'm like, yeah, man, goddamn, Batman.
Damn. You would think out of everybody, like, if Alfred dies, he would break his fucking rules and beat the absolute dog shit out of Bane to the point where he's nearly dead. No, he did not. He did not.
This is Jim Gordon in the fucking room coming in like, oh shit, he's about to do it. And then like, oh, is that Bat on the phone? Oh, Bat, what's up? Hey, you good? I heard what happened to Alfred. Yeah, I'm good. I'm in the Appalachian Mountains. So like, he's like, what? What about Bane? Well, you just at Alfred's funeral. What? Yeah, no, I had to go to the mountains. Had to clear my mind. I'll be back by tomorrow. Going to do some Batman stuff. But Bat? Wait, what do you mean Batman stuff? Wait. Damien's over here crying. What the fuck? What?
Closed mouths don't get fed. Isn't that what your people say?
That you know what? I'm moving to Metropolis. That's where I'm going. I'm done. I'm done living here.
So you're gonna leave $5 a month for rent to $1,500 a month, I guess. Good luck, buddy.
Damn.
How the fuck you know how much I pay for rent?
Bro, that is literally the only reason why people live in Gotham, bro. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck people are rich in Gotham at all with the fucking rent being that cheap and you got so much crime around. Like, how are y'all making money off these fucking people? There's no way realtors are loaded in money in this fucking city. I don't believe it.
It's like, yeah, it's shit. Like, here's the thing. I think there was like I don't know if he made this video or not, but it was like, would you rather live in Marvel's New York or in Gotham? And I was like, I would rather live in Gotham because Marvel's New York, you're not dealing with just Spider-Man villains, and already Spider-Man's villains are just bullshit to deal with.
I'm going to say this now. I'm living in Marvel's New York. The only reason is because my chance of survival in New York is higher than that of me living in Gotham. I don't care how cheap the rent is. I could be living like my fucking apartment could be right next to Mr. Freeze's little operation, and then my fucking whole fucking apartment gets frozen. 3 to 4 people could die in that scenario, and Batman's not in time to save people. Did you not just hear the conversation this man just had about the difference between Spider-Man and Batman?
Yeah, but at the same time, again, you're not just dealing with Spider-Man's rogue gallery. You're dealing with Iron Man's rogue galleries, sometimes Hulk's. For some reason, Thor's rogue gallery goes into New York.
Think of the lineup of bodies, though. It's either I choose, like, I'm picking the highest survival chance, and my highest survival chance is probably in New York than it is in Gotham.
Like, if we talk about like real life New York rent, it's probably the same there. Maybe slightly cheaper.
It's probably I'm not gonna lie. If I know I have a 100% survival rate in Gotham, I'll choose Gotham for the fucking rent. But I know for sure Penguin's probably around the corner, and if I step outside, I'm gonna get shot, stabbed, frozen, burned alive, fucking mauled by a fucking crocodile that I don't want to get mauled by. And I'm trying to figure out why the fuck am I getting mauled by a crocodile in the middle of the fucking street. But, oh, Killer Croc just came out the sewer for a little bit.
You can do the
Oh.
same thing with like the Lizard. Or don't even get me started on fucking.
How many people died? How many people fucking died when Lizard? Bro, if Lizard is one of the people chasing me, I have a higher chance of survival because guess what? Spider-Man's on the case.
True, but
Fuck
here's
that.
what I'm about to say again. Carnage. He has actually killed everybody in New York before.
That is actually the only person. I'm not gonna lie to you. You show right. That is literally the only
Because
person
Batman
you can
doesn't
think of.
have a Carnage. Like
Batman don't have.
there's
He got a Mad Hatter. He got a Penguin. He got a fucking Riddler. All these niggas have bodies on bodies on bodies.
But you
And
can
guess
use
what?
a
It
gun.
ain't sexual.
He can use-
Okay, what happens when I see Clayface?
Well,
What the fuck happens when I see Clayface? What the
He's
fuck
not
happens when I
like-
see Freeze
okay, well,
or Bane?
Here's the thing. They're not gonna go after you unless you're like collateral. Carnage, if he knows you exist, will go after you.
die.
Yeah, you just die with Carnage.
That's
But
one
with-
motherfucker though.
That
That's
killed the entire
one.
city of New York. That's a big deal for me.
And then, oh wait, my bad. I forgot the other fucking psychopathic bitch, Joker. Not ready to have my fucking mind broken and fucking terrified for my life. When this nigga Joker, there's a lineup of people at a therapy session who are fucked up, been tortured by the Joker alone. Bro, all
And
you
you have to
gotta
deal with
be
the
is
same
on the
thing
paper.
with Green Goblin, but worse too.
He was cured. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? He was fucking cured, bro.
How
This
long
Joker
is
is
that
still gonna be
fucking
around.
last? How long is that going to last?
We mean how long that gonna last? Bruh, I'd rather deal with the fucking Marvel Rogues Gallery than I would the fucking DC Gotham City. This nigga Barry said, yeah, I don't go in Gotham. I was like, the fastest man alive with the safest fucking city said, yeah, I don't go in Gotham. Does that not make you want to say, why the fuck would I want to live there? And then guess what? I could be jaywalking, and you know who's gonna beat my ass? The very person that's supposed to fucking save me. I could park wrong illegally. You think that shit is a joke when they make those fuck? This nigga will beat my ass. I'm black. I can't do it. I fucking refuse.
Okay.
At least in New York, there's more black people there that I can be safe around, and then there are black heroes I can feel safe around. You know the black hero in Gotham.
I don't think there is any.
Hey, my fucking point, my case and fucking point. You think Static Shock's gonna come all the way from where the fuck he is to save me? Fuck no. If you said would you rather live in DC or Marvel, I don't fucking know at that point.
Yeah, pull the goddamn trigger, cause he on your ass now. Boy, we got Batman
Yeah,
out
this is
here
it.
fucking up. He done pissed off the wrong Robin. So y'all know Hush pretty much fucked up the Joker, right? Instead of Bitch Wayne doing his job and just letting that motherfucker die, you know, he actually takes his body and asks his homegirl to help him save that motherfucker's life. And she does.
Yeah.
She does her work. You know what I'm saying? She puts in that elbow grease. Here's the problem. She can't keep that motherfucker at her house. He needs around-the-clock care to keep his ass alive. So what does Bitch Wayne do? Packs him the fuck up and takes him to the cave. This motherfucker, like a good bitch, like a good side bitch, stays by his side, nursing him back to health, making sure this crazy motherfucker somehow survives. And Lord and fucking behold, somebody got that blam blam in the back of his fucking head. And we already know who the fuck it is. Without even thinking, that bitch starts shooting them bitches off. Bitch Wayne is out here rushing, trying to grab that goddamn gun. Because him shooting the gun pretty much knocked out the power in the fucking cave. Well, he ain't got no choice. He's trying to make sure this is who it is, even though we already know it's Jason, bitch. You fucked up. He on your ass. He ain't letting the fuck up. But Batman tries talking to him. He's not hearing that shit. This motherfucker said, bitch, do you know I can still feel that crowbar cracking my fucking skull? And starts beating him over the head with that fucking gun. And you hear Batman crying a little bitch. No, just stop. Stop, Jason. Take it out on me. Don't kill the Joker. Now kill the Joker, Jason, take it out on me. After he tackles this little motherfucker, that's when he actually admits Jason Todd's death was his fucking fault. Because he put him in fucking danger. And if he was gonna put him in danger, he should have been the one to fucking protect him. But Jason is a grown-ass man. He don't give a fuck about that shit. And he tells him straight the fuck up. How could you save the Joker? Out of everybody, how the fuck could you save him? He swung that goddamn gun and knocked him the fuck out. When Batman finally came to, because this bitch was seeing stars, he realized not only was the Batmobile stolen, but Joker's body has been taken, and realizes Jason been working with Hush this whole goddamn time. Yeah, see, I want to see what you do now. Yeah, because you can't run from it now. No. I'm pretty sure he gonna make you make that choice. You got away with it the first time, baby. I don't see you making it around fucking 2. And I'm not gonna lie, when you meet Jason again, I hope he beats the dog shit out your ass, because it's well fucking deserved. What the fuck do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Yeah.
God damn. God damn. Oh my God. This is just Batman. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Batman put himself in this scenario thoroughly. Stop looking for more. We gotta go.
I'm scrolling up so we can end the video on like the top page. So once again, this is King and Queen Lion on Instagram. He is amazing. And like he has other videos other than like talking about Batman. He has like one talking about Storm, hair issues, then like the Versus stuff that we were talking about. But man, it's the Batman ones where he just starts just talking.
Hey, to be completely fair, the key word was he grew up. He grew up.
Yeah.
Once you grow up and you actually look back, you like, damn, this is a motherfucker, like a real motherfucker. But yeah, that's what happens when you grow up.
All right,
you realize some shit.
Yeah. Anyways, this is where we're gonna end the video.